everyone, thank you for tuning in. I'm your instructor Joy. Today I'll play two tunes for you. This is one of them. Now the second one. So I thought these two tunes were perfect to demonstrate two different kinds of shifting. The first one was La Campanella by Paganini. Second one was Traeumerei by Schumannn. So today we're going to talk about two different kinds of shifting. One is called French shifting. The other one is called Russian shifting. But before I go into that, I would like to thank you all for your kind support here in my YouTube channel, also in my Patreon page. Your kind support means so much to me. Thank you very much. I also appreciate your kind help. A lot of you have been volunteering and helping me around. I really appreciate sending me kind comments, questions, booking lessons with me, and sending me encouraging emails. All your kind support means so much, especially in this midst of very busy time in my career. Thank you very, very much. So now, as soon as we start learning higher positions, such as third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and all the way, we have to learn how to shift properly. But sometimes we were told use guiding fingers, sometimes shift with a landing finger. It's unclear what to use, what those are, and so on. So I'll clarify those two kinds of shifting and when to use and how you could know which one to choose. Let's start first with a French shifting. French shifting is also called classical shifting, old-fashioned shifting, traditional shifting. We're talking about all the same thing. So French shifting means, let's say if you want to play from F sharp in the first position to note C in the third position, you would use the old finger, in this case first finger, and use old finger to slide it and drop it, the new finger. So slide it until you got to the new position, which is from first to the third, and then you drop the new finger. This is called French shifting, or old-fashioned shifting, traditional shifting, all of that are correct terms. Second one is called Russian shifting, or some call it Heifetz shifting, because Heifetz uses it a lot with his cheesy, beautiful play. So the Russian shifting works like this. Same from if we want to go from F sharp in the first position to note C in the third position, we would use, excuse me, we would already drop or place the landing finger or new finger in an old position. So in this case, third finger, and then you're sliding with a new finger. Again. So now, French shifting, we slide it with the old finger. Russian shifting, we slide with a new finger. Now, why do we do that? What's the difference? First, if you're new to shifting, it's a good idea to start with French shifting, the classical one. Because when you shift with the old finger, you can keep your hand frame. Therefore, it's easy to keep your note more in tune. And that is why when you see the scale books, majority of the scale books suggest that you use old fingers to shift, whether it's shifting up or down, that same line. Now, Russian shifting is more used for advanced player, but not only. I'm just talking about very generally. So because it's got, it's a little harder to gauge properly because you don't have hand frame, but you kind of have to feel the note and really listen carefully what the notes are. So that is why when we teach, at least when I teach in my studio, I always introduce French shifting first. Once I see my student is established with a left hand technique, then we move on to the Russian shifting, which is more expressive, because you can hear sliding notes a little better in Russian shifting, whereas in French shifting, the notes are dropped, so it has very clean. You hear? So now, that's big difference. When do we choose which type of shifting? If you want the note, the new note in the new position to be spoken clear, then you would use French shifting. That's where this Paganini La Campanella works very well. So we're shifting from here first to the fifth. Here. If I used, so I'm using first finger, go all the way to the fifth position. That way, I just need to draw fourth finger. Then I have the note. What happens if I use Russian shifting here? Do you hear? The sliding notes, and even though I got the note, but somehow the note is unclear, it's not right one. Yeah? So here, this would not be the right one. That's why in this Paganini's La Campanella, it's great to use French shift using old fingers. Again. Yeah, that's a good way. Now, the second piece, the Traeumerei by Schumann, it's better to use Russian shifting because it's not only because it's a very mellow piece and a very expressive. So I placed the third finger in an old position, which is first, and then shifted with a landing finger, third finger, and shifted up to the third. Let me try again. But what happens if I use French shifting in this passage? Sounds like this. It kind of breaks the mood, doesn't it? So it's not very hard to know which one sounds better because our hearts just let us know. But it's important to understand how the mechanics of two different kinds of shiftings works so that you can choose a right one for the right repertoire. For the clean landing sound, clean tone, French shifting. For the expressive, more mellow tone or mellow mood, the Russian shifting would be your friend. Yeah? I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching and happy practicing. Thank you. Bye.